persecuted or the comfortable, give us a crown.
You can hold on to them thorns. I don't want them having more. Nobody will suffer no more. Only say things that will end with applause. Don't offend no one except for the Lord. No mas, you were too good to be throwing your crumbs. I'm at the cross, do what you want.
And take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith would be made stronger in the presence of my Savior.
Stay on top, become the servant of all. When you the servant of all, no competition's involved. Cause who was knocking you off, there's no one left to fall. Progressive with the flow, that's a little one. As I'm assured, I'm sure you're missing these little puns. I'm assured, yeah, the settlement is finna come. It's still shining if I'm jacked for every nickel, son. Cause no way I'ma die slow, no way I'ma die slow. Won't break, I will not fold. Cancel my tour, not my soul. I go blindfold in and out of time zones. I'm in my zone, put it up on your iPhone, leaving your mind blown. Looking for his arrival. I can see him riding down all on that white horse, looking like OJ in the Bronco. And I'm learning when I've flown. Flights make my perspective stronger. The higher that I go with grace, everything below is smaller. I'ma do it this well. He holds my airways, I breathe with a heavy flow. Forevermore. Yes, I'm willing and able, like I'm singing in the exit row. I gotta make an exit though. What would they remember though? Hope I was born hopping with metaphors, metaphors, standing in truth, and I was summer strong. Bring it, they can throw violence. I'm in the back grinning like Joe Biden. He rules the ocean beside him. To be frank, no ocean I won't dive in.
Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. And take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior.
Running down my bros, I feel right at home. This that watch the throne, I'm about to blow. Running down my bros, I feel right at home. Dress me on the mode, thank God for this road. Running down my bros, I feel right at home. This that watch the throne, I'm about to blow. Running down my bros, I feel right at home. Dress me on a mode, thank God for this road. Oh, we've been on the streets so broad. I've been on the fence too long. Switch it up, strange, oh my. Running from the things that lie. Down for face, don't try, don't even try. I get to finally breathe out. I get to finally breathe out. Running tell my bros 9-5. What do I do it for? I'd rather live righteous. Yeah, Jesus my guidance. Ready to curse, I'm ready to swear. This is goodbye, I'm ready to shine. This is my word. Na 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 na. I can finally breathe out. Oh, yeah. Drowning in love, I'm on time. Don't ever tell me I'm not. I can finally breathe. Running down my bros, I feel right at home. Just that watch the throne, I'm about to blow. Running down my bros, I feel right at home. Dress me on the mode, thank God for this road. Running down my bros, I feel right at home. This that watch the throw, I'm about to blow. Running down my bros, I feel right at home. Dress me on a mode, thank God for this road. El amor de Dios es original y no fake, porque Él
me amó primero antes de nacer. Sostiene mi mano para así yo no caer. No me falta nada porque tengo todo en él. Ya, dime que lo que estamos en otro nivel. Aquí somos hermanos y no nos avergonzamos. Ley doble 1-6. Óyeme, parcero, que lo sepan en todo tu quiero. Tengo familia en el mundo entero. Hijos de aquel que murió en el madero. Ahora tengo una familia donde todos velan por mí. Con todos aquellos defectos que tengo me aceptan ayer. El mejor estilo de vida que tengo es este que elegí. En donde a mí tengo que morir primero para yo vivir. Na 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 na. I can finally breathe. Oh, yeah. Drowning in love on my tongue. Don't ever tell me I'm lost. I can finally breathe.
Running down my bros, I feel right at home. Just that watch the throne, I'm about to blow. Running down my bros, I feel right at home. There's me on the mode, thank God for this road. Running down my bros, I feel right at home. Just that watch the throne, I'm about to blow. Running down my bros, I feel right at home. There's me on a mode. Thank God for this road. Oh.
Shout out to the 954, baby. You know how we getting it. Broward.
Riding through the city like I hold the keys. You feeling privy, you ain't know it's me. Look, I just touched down, can't get hold of G. Yeah, we got shows to do, Sophie gotta eat, no hesitation. In and out the Radisson like I got no reservations. Thank God there's somewhere to lay it. I remember sleepless nights in my big anti-basement, dreaming all about this life, that's a big understatement. I mean, look, used to only dream, then I found my purpose. Walking in it, ain't no monkey business every time I surface. Don't want models twerking, know that bottle service. Good and faithful servant when he call it curtains. Was all but nervous, big things, they were all observant. Big dreams, I was 16 with a couple verses. Now I'm standing here, I can fill it up. 2 hands in the sky when I give it up. Who told you you can live your life as a pilgrim? Nah, she told me I'ma be alright, it's a real one. Yeah, cause only real ones here by my side. They gon' pray for my soul in the night. I was told one day we gon' be just fine, can you feel it? In these London nights. Riding through the city like I know the king. Shoulder ringing for shorty, try to show his schemes. Young S with the naughty was my older thing. Now I'm blessed with a godly love Jehovah Queen. I'm going in, tailor-made, God sold it in. Days we pray, no more lazy days, we custodians. Walk by faith and it's safe to say we were born to win. And if we fall on our faces, it's time to go again. London nights got me scheming and dreaming, interceding for people. God, give me a reason, cause we lean into evil. God, give us your eating, cause we pray and we need you. Lord, this is the season. If you feed us, what guarantees we won't leave with it grievous? Pledge allegiance to evil leaders, deceiving with treason. Man, but as I'm standing here, you can fill us up. 2 hands in the sky when I give it up. Who told you you can live your life as a pilgrim? Nah, she told me I'ma be alright, it's a real one. Yeah, cause only real ones here by my side. They gon' pray for my soul in the night. I was told one day we gon' be just fine, can you feel it? In these London nights.
I
my feelings aside. Hope what I'm feeling is right. Trying to keep God on my mind. Trust me, I try and I try. I've been trying to find a way to know if what I feel is the way that you feel, is the way that you feel. Tell me which way, no. Oh yeah, I feel some kind of way. I've been caught up in all my feelings, eh. I just don't know how I'm feeling, eh.
Yes.
I fell straight down from the ceiling.
Yeah, I don't know what the name is, but
I guess I'll be okay. I guess it's just a phase. Oh, I guess it's just a phase. Guess I'm not supposed to know. Guess I'm not supposed to show. Though my flesh may fail, I know spirit wells. I can't trust myself. No. And I learn from my mistakes, yeah. Oh, it's hard for me to wait, yeah. And I can't communicate. My heart's been trying to.
they hang out and then get a trust the message and then you can okay, thanks, man. What's up, bro?
Are you guys still doing the live?
Huh? I can't hear you. What do you mean leave? What do you mean leave? When did you leave? Yeah. We started soon.
Oh my god, this thing has been on the whole time?
Yeah. Hello?
2 minutes.
Yo, guys, we're about 2 minutes out. We're about to go live. Get stoked. It's going to be super, super rad.
Oh, what? Do we look good? Yeah, maybe. Okay. Oh, we do.
Okay, chill. All right, we're going live any second here. It's going to be sweet. Get stoked.
Why do you laugh like that, man?
Shut your mouth.
30 seconds?
Better get this
Oh,
going.
Alrighty, guys, get stoked. It's going to be good. Oh!
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? We're so stoked you're here
Yes,
live.
sir.
Guys, Mail, introduce yourself.
We kind of already did spit, but like, I'm Austin Mayo. Who are you? What do you do?
So my name is Ryder. I'm a student here.
Is that it? Is that all you got?
That's all I got.
That's all he's got.
Say, Mail, what is your like signature introduction on the live?
On the live, it's usually just like, what's up, guys? And then Alexi's
Yeah,
like,
no, that- yeah.
Alexi's like, who are are you? And then you gotta say your name, you know, even be like, yeah, I'm a student. And then she's like, you're a student leader, and now I'm gonna introduce myself. Like, that's how it goes, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right, well, yeah, okay. Guys, once again, we're so stoked you're here. We're gonna head into the, I almost said auditorium. We're in the auditorium right now. We're gonna head into the lobby right now.
I was about to say,
Ask
what is
some
that
people.
called? I thought it was the auditorium.
What? Guys, we're just so
Wait
stoked.
a minute.
We're here
Who
with,
are
you're here
you?
with us.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see you guys checking in.
For sure.
Mayo, how are you doing today?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
Monday
feel it
night.
was awkward when you guys are following us
Yeah,
and we're
it's
just
kinda
walking
weird.
this way.
But, you know, it's a good old Monday night. Got a nice weather, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. It's beautiful outside. It's amazing. Oh, gosh.
Let me hold the door
Almost
for
took
you.
out
I
our
got
camera
you.
person. Come on through. Come on through.
Come on through.
All right, Mayo. It has come to my attention that you have a number of questions prepared.
Yeah, actually, I do.
Yeah, so let's find somebody. Who are you thinking? Who are you thinking?
Let's look around.
Let's look around. There's a lot of people here.
There's a lot of people.
Now, before we find someone, can you just list off some of the things that are going on right now?
What is going on? There's some people over there in the cafe.
All sorts of stuff going
Stuff
on.
over there. We got the
all
bungee run right here.
Yeah, look at this bungee run.
Bro,
You
what
see
is even
that, guys?
going on? He's pulling him. Go, go,
This is
go, go.
revolutionary. Goodness.
Nice.
All right, man. Let's find somebody
Yeah.
to ask a question.
What up?
What's up, man?
All right.
Alrighty.
What about this guy over here? He's hiding.
Isaac Gondo.
Isaac Gondo, get over here.
Gondo,
Isaac,
please,
come on.
Please. Isaac's leaving. Man,
Isaac,
we
come
better
on.
find somebody else.
Okay.
Our camera person can barely keep up with us. We're moving so fast. Who are we thinking? We need someone. Isaac, come on.
Isaac. I just got to ask you a question.
All right. All right. Okay. So we need your name and then what grade you're in.
Isaac 11.
You're 11 years old.
Okay. Now our
Isaac
first
Gondo is
question here.
11 years old.
Our first question is cereal soup?
Yes,
And why?
because it's, I don't know, it's soup.
All right, that's good enough for me. I think that was a pretty good
explanation
thing.
needed. Isaac, thank you for coming on.
Yep.
We hope to see you on soon again.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Good stuff, bro.
What a gentleman.
All right, let's keep on moving on to
Keep
our
on
trail.
cruising. So yeah, we
Keep
got
on
the
cruising
bungee
around.
run. We
Got this
what's
person
that-
on
what's that-
crutches.
What's that ping pong table that's like?
The one's 4?
Yeah.
I think it's Poly Pong, bro.
Poly
you know,
Pong.
there's
That's
4 people
what
that
he's
play
saying.
as
I've never been able
once.
to play that.
I played it once and I was not good at it. It was kind of rough. Actually, no,
All
I
right,
did
guys.
not bad.
Who else? Who else? Who wants to be asked a?
Let's keep
good-
rolling around down like
Jim
the trail.
Tubman is here. That's
Oh, we
awesome.
Jim's here. Should we ask Heath a
Oh, we're
question?
go- I don't know. He looks like he's having
He
a
looks
serious
busy.
conversation.
Should we ask Jordan a
could
question?
Ask Jordan.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Jordan, say your name, because I don't actually know your name, and then what grade you're in.
Yeah.
Two mics at the same time. This is crazy.
I'm Jordan, and I'm in grade
like
25.
Yeah.
25.
But yeah.
I didn't know there was that much,
Awesome.
and that makes me sad. All right, so our first
lot of
question
them.
is, what's better, Domino's or Papa John's?
Oh.
Domino's.
Domino's, right? off the
Okay,
bat,
I'm
no
done
hesitation.
asking
Why-
questions after that. That was just
Jordan, for
no.
that- Okay, so what is your reasoning behind that?
It's in the bread. Ironically, I don't eat bread, but Domino's bread is better.
Interesting explanation.
So did it have anything to do with the pizza?
Goodness.
Bro,
All right.
no
well,
way.
Jordan, I would say it's been a pleasure having you on, but frankly, it has not.
Yeah.
Let's go elsewhere.
Let's go find somebody who actually likes Papa
Alrighty,
John's
Jim.
pizza.
Woo. All right, let's find.
Let's go find
else.
somebody who knows pizza.
Oh.
Huh.
Who is it? Who do we got? Oh, I see someone
Right here.
What's your name and your grade?
My name is Colby Calkins.
Wonderful.
What's your grade?
10th.
Just gotta think about it.
You
You
almost
didn't
forgot.
know. All right. So our question
know.
for you: if you had to choose one superhero to be your lawyer, who would you choose and why?
Superman.
Why?
Interesting.
He's just Superman.
That's fair. He's like that.
I mean, but is he smart in the court of law? Like, does he have super smart? I don't think so. He might be able to be fast.
They're just automatically going to go with Superman because he's
I don't know, bro. If you
I don't
committed
know
a
how
really
solid
big
that logic
crime,
is.
I don't know about that logic.
No. It's all right. Well, better luck
Yeah.
next time. That, frankly,
For sure.
was just not correct.
Yeah,
Superman-
100%.
Superman's
We're not getting correct
overrated.
answers here, bro. I want
Yeah,
real
that's
right
fair.
answers. You know what I'm saying?
I need genuine, heartfelt explanations
Yeah.
of what and why.
Okay, let's go
Who are you
find
thinking?
somebody.
We need somebody that'll give us.
We need somebody who will give us a right answer.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause we aren't knocking
Come
right
on.
answers right now.
We need someone who will pour their heart into an explanation.
Exactly.
Anybody. We happen to be going to the
Dude, we came to
corner of-
Polypong right
corner
here.
of no one.
This is
No
not
one's
where we
here.
want to be. This is like the middle of the
Where are we
desert.
going? Man, we need to find somebody. What are we thinking, Mayo? I
What are
think
you
I have an
thinking?
idea.
You have
I
an idea? All right, let's follow you.
All right.
I mean, your ideas aren't usually the best,
I
but
think
we'll
I
see.
know
Let's
a
do it.
guy.
Let's see what happens.
I think I know a guy. I think I know a guy.
Oh, this guy.
All right. So we're asking people questions, very important questions, heartfelt, high-level questions, and
Yeah.
frankly, we just haven't been getting the
We've been getting
level of
terrible answers
that we want.
Good.
I had you in mind. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So what is your name and your grade?
I am Noah, and my grade's 11.
Epic.
All right.
That's awesome.
Now I'll ask you a question. Ryder, take a good look at Ryder's face right
Okay.
now. Okay?
Okay.
Just examine it.
Okay.
Just examine it.
Okay.
Put your glasses on.
Okay. For the record, these are just someone random's glasses.
And
What do you
boom.
think? What do
Does he look better with or without glasses? What's your verdict?
Try my glasses on.
Frankly, these are my glasses, so I'm not feeling them.
This might
But
be working a little bit better.
oh, thoughts?
You look better with your glasses.
Say it looks better with real glasses.
Now, we might as well do both of them at the same time. Mayo.
right.
Next up,
Give
get
me
a good
these.
look at Mayo.
Take a good look at me.
A solid 10 out of 10 already. Somehow
Good, better
goes up to
with
an
or
11
without
out of 10.
glasses?
Wonderful.
Goodness.
Scrumptious.
Oh my goodness.
I might just keep these on. Who knows?
For the rest of live. Gosh.
To a
No, we went
12?
from a 10 to
I went to a 12.
10.5. That's not even
10 to a
possible, but it
10.5.
happened. Okay, get this guy off the podium.
No, that was a great answer. I think he answered that pretty well.
All right, we have a few more minutes with you guys. Let's try to find a few more people that'll give us a good answer. Mayo, what are you thinking? You have some good.
What about Branson right here?
Oh, perfect.
Branson.
What's your name and what grade are you in?
Branson, and I'm a sophomore.
Amazing.
All right, now I have a question for you. All right. If you had to choose 2 youth leaders to be on your 3-on-3 basketball team, who would you choose
I know
and
who I
why?
would choose off the bat.
Probably Jim Stryker and
Jim Stryker?
Matthew
He's a
McLeod.
butler.
Matthew McLeod? What?
that's
Okay,
good. Good
now a
stuff.
follow-up. Who wouldn't you choose?
Before you say, I would 100% no hesitation. Heath Fagan would not be anywhere
Yeah.
near my team.
I have no clue.
You didn't hear me. He's right there.
No, I don't.
Bro, I'm saying I'm picking Bryce because he has basketball background, and then throw Matthew in there just because it's funny to watch him
That's
shoot.
good, that's good.
And
And
then he's not getting on there.
We're in agreement. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Branson.
Right on. We have a tiny bit left. Probably time for one more person.
One more?
One more person. Who
Let's
wants
see.
to be on?
Who wants to be on the live?
Who's got it? Who's got it? Guys, this is tough. Everyone's
We just need-
having
we
such a
just need
good
one
time. I don't
person.
wanna pull them out of it.
Yeah.
What about somebody from
Sit
that
right here?
table over there?
Go to that table?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Who do we got? Who do we got over here?
Who do we got?
All right,
Who wants
who's
to be-
ready to answer a question really
wants-
quickly?
Spencer, get up
Hit it.
here.
Hit it.
Spencer.
Oh, it's too late, guys.
Too late.
Spencer, I'm so sorry. It was good being with you guys. Awesome. We're gonna head to large group right now.
Hi, guys.
See you later.
heart, but a long ways left to go. I've been doing my part, but I ain't got much to show. So I'm asking you to show me some forgiveness. It's all for you in my pursuit of happiness. Chasing that life, moving on, cause I had to prove there ain't no life worth doing what I did to you. So I'm asking you to show me some forgiveness. It's all for you in my pursuit of happiness. I've got dreams that keep me up in the dead of night, telling me I wasn't made for the simple life. There's a lot I see, but it's far in the distance. I'm asking you to show me some forgiveness. It's all for you in my pursuit of happiness.
Come on in, guys. Take a seat. Take a seat.
100 points to those of you who sit up front.
100 points.
So I'm asking you to show me some forgiveness. It's all for you in my pursuit of happiness. I've got dreams that keep me up in the dead of night, telling me I wasn't made for the simple life. There's a lot I see, but
If you're in line for coffee right now, stop doing that. Come inside instead.
it's all for you in my pursuit of happiness. Sometimes you leave the ones you love, but if it's love, they won't give up, cause they know a war's raging, and you gotta choose. These days are tough, these days are long, sometimes it's hard to carry on.
Come on in, guys. Find your friends. Take a seat.
And I know it's true.
Head on in. I need to see your most killer dance moves. Hey, Mayo. Mayo, do you have any good dance moves? Good dance moves? No? Yes? That's pretty good.
Happiness, happiness. I'm singing, I'm singing, I'm singing. Oh, happiness.
Hey, guys. How you guys doing? Good.
That's exciting. That's
Good
exciting.
to see you guys.
There's somebody up front who's doing good. The rest of them are, well, not
as
so much
good.
paying attention, but that's all right. We are so glad to have you guys. Welcome to Monday Night Youth Group.
Yes, we've had a fun past couple of weeks. Tonight we are getting back to normal youth group with our message and our small groups and all of the fun things. If you are new with us tonight, welcome. Hello, we are super glad you're here. My name is Brittany. I am one of the female staff members here on the youth team.
Nice. I'm Micah. I am a small group leader.
Yes, and we're just excited to be here with you. Thanks for joining us for all the cool things that we have planned tonight. Wanted to update you guys on a couple of things. As usual, we have a couple of different ways for you guys to stay connected with us. If you are not already following us on social media, please do. That's where we post really all the things that are happening and taking place around here. So check out our
right
Instagram.
There, right there. They're doing it right now.
Right now, you're right. Guys, follow us on Instagram if you're already not. We also have a text blast that you should text into so that you can get all of the updates on things that are going on around here. As we have events and do different things, like last week we watched the Zags game, so we sent out a message to let you guys know. We just want to keep you guys in the loop. So text into that if you have not. We are hoping that as some of our events get closer and closer, like prom, we are going to be sending out some text messages to do some giveaways and stuff. So if you're not opted into that, then you won't be able to participate in those, and that's just a real bummer. So do that. We also have a TikTok. Follow us on TikTok. We are
always getting creative and posting new content, but really it's just a fun way for us to stay connected with you. So follow us if you are not already.
And guys, this summer, does anybody know what happens in summer? There's no school for you seniors. It doesn't really matter. There is hot weather, unlike most of the time in North Idaho. But there is my favorite thing of the entire year. We have summer camp coming up. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, you guys applauded. Well done.
Favorite thing? That's your favorite thing?
Yes,
Nice.
that was awesome. I even heard the people online applauding. That was great.
I heard it. I did.
So guys, sign up for summer camp if you haven't already. You guys will probably not get a shirt. Pretty sure that's over. But it is still going to be a blast. And I don't know. If you guys do not sign up for it, you'll regret not signing up, because then it'll be a hassle and you'll be like, Mom, Dad, can I sign up for summer camp? They'll be like, no, come on, that's stupid. But then, you know, you guys got to sign up for summer camp, get going, and it's going to be a ton of fun.
Yes, it's so good. Spots are filling up super quickly. A ton of you guys are already signed up, which is awesome. So come. Your friends are coming. Invite your friends if they're not signed up. It's going to be good. Another thing that is exciting, in May, which is just a few weeks away, which is really, really crazy, we are doing a couple of move-ups around here. And what that means, if you're wondering what that is, I'm going to tell you. If you are in 8th grade, which none of you guys are, if you know any 8th grade, that was good. Were you listening? If any of you guys know any 8th graders, the 8th graders actually get to transition into high school youth group starting May 3rd, I believe, which is super exciting. They will get some free ice cream.
We are so excited for that.
How excited are we for the 8th graders to come? You guys, it's going to be really good. They want to be a part of all the cool things that you guys get to do here. They get some free stuff. Unfortunately, you do not. But I have some good news for all the seniors out here. Seniors, where are you at? Wow, you guys are silent.
Impressive.
Seniors, where are you at? Okay, cool. In May as well, May 6th is going to be your guys' senior move up into young adults, which is super sweet. We have a really awesome young adults program here where you get to continue to plug in and get connected. And so that is going to be May 6th. I don't know if we have a slide for it, but some fun things happening, some cool transitions happening in May if you are in 8th grade or a senior. So, or if you know any 8th graders or seniors, let them know. It's going to be really good. Super exciting. It's crazy.
I was just kind of wondering, like, could I get away with like playing Flappy Birds or something on my phone while you're making an announcement?
I would be impressed if you could do that. Could you multitask in that way?
No, I could not, but
You should
it would
do
be all
that.
right. How many of you guys remember what Flappy Birds was?
I was going to say, Micah, I don't even know
The rest
if
of you do not? You just think it's a thing I said?
I don't even know what that is.
Cool. Well, take my advice. It's not that fun of a game, and don't download it, because I'm pretty sure you can't. Next up, we have prom coming up. How many of you guys have done your promposal already?
I think
need
we've
a
had
hand.
a couple.
That's one hand. Can we get another hand? How
Yes.
many of you have done it?
I love all you early birds. There's 2.
There's only 2. Only 2. Oh my goodness.
Everyone else is just procrastinating. Ask your friends to prom. They want to be asked. Ask them.
They might not want to be asked, but you should do it anyway. Videotape it and send it to us. We'll love it. It'll be so good. But guys, prom is on April. No, it's not.
Nope.
That.
False alarm, you guys. It's not in April. It is in June. June
Guess
25th.
what? Brittany and I were talking backstage, and she was talking and saying, hey, we got a lot of people who are just procrastinating and not signing up for prom. They think that they're just going to waltz right into prom, buy some tickets, and it will be like the Cinderella story. It won't be crowded at all. There'll only be them buying tickets. Super good. Not like the DMV. Wrong. It will be like the DMV. It will suck. So.
DMV.
Yes. You guys should sign up online for prom. If you do sign up online, there is free ice cream. Oh, cool.
I heard
There's
them
ice
listening.
cream April 26th.
Yes.
I don't really have the details on
Yeah.
that. Maybe you do.
If you have already purchased your ticket online, which the majority of you, I'm going to call you out. You haven't. We have only had a small handful of people sign up online. If you have or do that right now, like as I'm talking, you could do it. You on April 26th, is that what you said? Yep. April 26th, you're just going to want to bring your email confirmation like on your phone. And if you have that, we'll give you free ice cream. which is pretty sweet because our ice cream machine is legit. It's been kicking out a lot of ice cream lately, and I'm
Brittany,
excited about it.
I have something to confess. You asked if I was good at multitasking, and when you asked that question, I tried talking into my phone, and that's not loud. So there we go. All right, okay, guys, last thing on prom. If you guys are awkward and you don't love dancing in front of a bunch of people and getting nasty and grimy, I don't care, do it anyway, because it's actually so much fun. I'm an awkward dancer, and it was a blast.
It was a blast. Our DJ was legit, and he's coming back again, which is great. But also, if you don't want to dance, we have a ton of other cool things you can take part in. We will have a photo bus again, some yard game activities, and a few other things. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. But it is going to be really cool. It's going to be well worth your time. Sunset Prom, out over by the courts, outside, dancing, fun music. Buy your tickets online. They're going to be cheaper than at the door. That's my...
And I believe we have a video for it.
Check it.
We're back, baby.
Hey guys, we are about to send out a picture with some information on prom, I'm assuming. So check your phones for that. If you've texted into our text blast, you'll get it. If you haven't, ask your friend what the code is so you can text into that. Actually, it is am I right? RLMHS to 84576. I hope that's right.
That's a better guess than I would have. You're probably right, guys, so be watching out for that. Sign up online, it'll be great. How many of you know who the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Kanye is?
Kanye.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it.
That's enough. We'll just come to you guys. No. Okay, we are about to play a game called Happy Kanye, Sad Kanye.
Aw.
Very complex. That was good. That was good. Way to play the part. The way this game is played. Good. That's
Do you know
very
why
creepy.
it's called that?
What?
Why is it called that?
Why is it called that? I just can't get over how scary looking this is, but more importantly, the game is this. There will be a picture of half of Kanye's face, and he has like this whole, it's not an actual disease. He has this thing where half of his face, if he has a mask on, half of his face will not let you know at all if he's smiling or if he's like just super sad or angry. So that's the game. Right now, you would have no clue if he was happy or sad. So that's the game. We're gonna show part of his face. You guys are gonna guess if he's happy or sad, and you will win nothing. But it'll be fun. So we'll be coming around to ask you guys with the camera, and I need some hype out there.
Who's ready? I feel like this is going to be really hard for me. I saw some of the pictures, and I couldn't even make up my mind. With me personally, you can always kind of tell what I'm feeling based on my face. Okay, first things first. Who's going to do this?
Oh my goodness, you guys are so lame right now. Okay, hey, right here, okay. All right, we are gonna show the first picture. Stand up, stand up. What is your name?
Noah.
Noah, good, good. Okay, Noah, we are going to show the first picture up there right now, and then you have to guess, is he happy or sad? I have my guess. It looks like right in the middle of his nose, that could be a tear, maybe, I don't know. I don't know how he'd be crying sideways. What do you think it is?
Sad.
You think he's sad?
Sad.
Can I get you to change your mind? Nope. I'll double the prize. There's no prize. You're right. Okay. So you're going with sad?
It kind of looks
All
like
right.
he's crying.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay.
I think
let's
so.
see it.
Watch him just be so excited.
Oh, sad.
He's got that model look, the smiles, the smiling eyes.
I think he's really going for the model look. I don't know if he's nailing it. What do you guys think? You think he's nailing it or no?
Nailing it. He actually looks really mad.
All right. Mayo, what's your name?
Mayo.
Well done. I was warming you up, okay? Yeah, let's get a stand-up. Are you not even going to put effort into this game? Okay, do you think he is smiling, or do you think he's happy or sad?
Eyes to the side.
I think he's smiling.
Are you sure? He's got the puppy dog eyes, like he's really sad. He's not sure. What do you think?
If I'm smiling, he's smiling.
You're smiling, he's smiling?
Okay,
I don't think that,
J-Beebs.
it's not FaceTime. It doesn't work like that. Okay. Let's see what it is. Wrong.
Wait, is that a smile? Is that a Kanye smile?
It looks like somebody's like tickling his rib cage and he just doesn't want them to win, so he's just like.
Micah, do we classify that as a smile?
It could be a smile, I guess. I don't
What
know
do you
what
guys
Kanye's
think?
smile looks like.
Is it a smile?
It's a smile? Smile? It's not a smile. That's the ruling we're getting out there. Mayo, you get half points, okay? Half points. Okay, I need the next person. Next person. Smiling, or is he sad?
I think he's sad.
You think he's sad? What
Sad.
makes you think that he's sad?
I just don't think Kanye is ever happy.
You don't think he's ever happy?
Oh, that was so sad.
That is sad, and it probably made Kanye sad. What situation do you think he's in right now?
He, I don't know, didn't sell enough songs.
Didn't sell enough
sell a lot
songs.
of
I think you might be right. Okay, let's see what it is. Sad. He didn't
Sad
sell enough
Kanye.
songs. Well
Kanye.
done, Josie. Well done. All right, I need a guy out there.
Kanye, if you're watching, I'm sorry that we don't know
Always
how to
watching.
understand your face.
I need a guy. Ooh, I'm zoning it. No. All right, right here. Okay, what is your name? Come on, stand up. What are you doing? Okay, what's your name?
Zach.
Zach. All right. Zach, what grade are you in?
10.
Okay, how good are you at trivia games? Between 1 and 10.
6.4.
Wasn't one of
So
your options. You lose.
specific.
Okay, let's see the picture. Is that the next picture? They kind of all look the same. Okay.
They do.
Oh, I guess that's the point of the game. Brittany, thanks for cueing me in on that. Okay, do you think he's happy or sad right now?
He's definitely sad.
Definitely sad. Are you like pretty sure about that?
He doesn't smile.
He doesn't smile. Ever? This would make a pretty bad game if he never smiled.
I don't know if I've ever seen him smile.
Okay. This is a once-in-a-lifetime offer. I will multiply your winnings by 1 million if you change your mind.
As good of a deal as that sounds, nothing times a million is nothing.
Dang it. Okay, so you're going with sad? Okay, let's see what it is. Oh. Hey!
Wow.
He smiles! Oh my goodness.
That is
Oh my
insane. I'm kind of impressed with Kanye and what he can do with his eyes. Okay, Micah, what do you say we do one more?
One more sounds good. I'm
more.
going to a lady. Ladies, I need you to be crazy. What is... Hey,
Ladies,
that's great.
You got this, ladies.
Okay. All right, I'm coming to the side of you. Stand up, stand up. All right, what's your name?
I'm Hannah.
Hannah, okay. Oh, this is a good one. Okay. Do you think he's happy or sad?
He looks like he's in pain.
He does. I agree, Hannah.
But is he happy about that or sad?
I'm gonna go with happy.
You think he's happy? What situation do you think he's in right now? Like if you just had to make it up, do you think he stubbed his toe really hard? Or do you think he just dunked it? He probably didn't dunk it.
He probably didn't dunk it. I feel like he got given a compliment and then stubbed his toe.
Ooh, so you're going with sad or happy? That's a It's happy, okay. So that's a confusing emotion, and I get where you're going with that, so I trust your gut. I'm not even gonna try to make you change it. All right, so we're going with happy. What is it? Hey!
Very happy.
Well done. Okay.
Good job. Guys, this is a tricky one. I had mixed feelings on all of those pictures.
Yeah, I'm sure Kanye did too, because he's like half smiling, half not. So yeah, it's all right.
Do you think Kanye knew that he would get a game made out of him? I don't know. He probably had no idea.
I hope so. I hope he's like a mastermind that was just like, I'm going to not smile sometimes and then smile sometimes. Confuse people. They'll make a game out of it. It'll be great.
Hey, guys, we are getting ready to head into the message. So, Micah, would you mind praying for us?
Sounds good. Hold on. Did you say, Micah, do you mind praying for us? Or, Micah, I'm going to pray for us?
said, Micah, do you mind praying for us?
Yes, I will take up that. Okay. God, thank you so much for us being able to hang out, have a lot of fun. Thank you so much for leaders who love us and who care about us, who care about these students who are here just to enrich our students' lives and just care for them, love on them, and build relationship with them. God, I ask that in this next hour, 2 hours, that people are deeply impacted and that they're listening to Bryce's message, and it's just super awesome, God. We love you, and in your name we pray, amen.
All right. Well, that was a quick intro, and Kanye's my background. Gotta love it. Oh, never mind. I guess he's not. I have a question for everybody in here. Hook 'em always. That's not my question. First question is, how many of you have ever been around somebody who you're like, man, that person lacks some serious self-awareness? By raise of hands, you're like, that person totally lacks some serious self-awareness. Now keep your hand up if that person's sitting right next to you. Oh, some of you put your hand back up, and some of you totally are like, no, I can't. Now, some of you are thinking, Bryce, you lack some serious self-awareness because you just asked everybody that question. You caused me to embarrass my boyfriend because he's wearing that pair of pants right now that I told him not to wear 50,000 times, and yet he keeps wearing them, right? I tell you what, my wife... okay, so this quick little tidbit. This is actually not a part of the message, but quick little thing. I actually had a different ring other than this. I'm having to get a new one. It's tungsten, which is apparently like one of the toughest metals. But not for me. I broke that thing right away. It's broken, and we have to actually replace it, and I don't know if there's a warranty on it. So pray for my wife, because she's trying to figure that out currently. So you're probably sitting there going, Bryce, you lack self-awareness for asking that question. Why in the world would you ask that? And guess what? I know that you're right. I know I lack self-awareness, but here's the thing. Every single person in this room right now actually lacks a serious amount of self-awareness. We all lack the ability to see ourselves for how we truly act and how we respond and how we act around other people. There are these things in our lives called blind spots that we have where we don't see everything that is possibly coming our way. We don't see the way that we actually act with people. Now, if I were to ask you another question and I were to say, hey, how many of you hate being lied to? I'm sure everybody's hands would shoot up. Yeah, I hate being stabbed in the back. I hate being lied to. But here's the thing. You are the person who lies to yourself the most. You are the very one who lies to yourself the most. Yet you are the one who hates being lied to. So my question for you tonight is, so what do we do? How do I stop myself from lying to myself? If I'm the person, I hate when people lie to me. Like, I hate it if someone were to ask, Bryce, what's one of the one things that you hate the most in the world? It's like, I hate being lied to. But Bryce, you're the one who lies to yourself the most. I'd be like, oh, no, I do not. And they're like, you're doing it right now. I was like, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. Right? How do we stop ourselves from lying to ourselves? So this is exactly what I want us to talk about tonight. And Jesus was one of the ones who was most known for helping people become aware of that area in their life that they need to grow in. And he did it in the coolest, most gentlest, kindest, nicest way he possibly could. And people wanted to kill him for it. They wanted to kill him for it, which is so stinking crazy to me. He wanted people to truly face the truth. And here's what you know, and here's what I know. I don't like facing the truth, and you don't like facing the truth, especially when it is asking us to change something about us, especially when it's asking you to change something about yourself. You don't like it, I don't like it. Let's just be honest, this message can be canned right there and just say, sweet, none of us like change. I don't like changing myself. Who likes changing themselves? Nope. It's not fun because it means that there is something in us that might need to die or we might need to put away so that Jesus can have it. And that for me, I like control. I don't know how many of you in here, you like to have control over each and every area of your life, and it's my stuff. Since the very beginning, we took our Tonka trucks. It's like, it's my truck, it ain't your truck. That's my money. Go get your own money. That's my thing, not your thing. I don't like giving up control over areas of my life. And my guess is neither do you. And so Jesus, like I said, he had this unique way, this unique ability to share a story that was meant for us to read ourselves into the story so that we could get something out of it for ourselves personally. Jesus says, I want you to read yourself into the story so you can identify who do you relate to more in this story. Because some of you relate to one of you relates to somebody in this story right now. And so a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago, we started this series. We're in our last week tonight, week 4 of Lost and Found. And we've been taking a dive through Luke chapter 15, where Jesus, he starts off with the parable of the lost sheep, right? 99 to 1. And then he goes parable of the lost coin. He goes 10 to 1. Right? And then we talked about your value, how valuable you are to God, so much that he went and looked for you. He turned over tables, turned over all kinds of stuff because he wanted you. And then we go to the parable of the prodigal son. He goes 2 to 1. There's an older son and a younger son. And a couple weeks ago, we talked about the younger son. Goes and spends his money on wild living, says, Dad, give me my half the inheritance. Goes and spends it on prostitutes. And then a severe famine comes over the land, right? Remember that? And then what happens? He sells himself to become a citizen of the country, and now he's feeding pigs. And to a Jewish person at that time, everybody sitting there is a Jewish person. There are tax collectors, sinners, and Pharisees listening, and all the Jewish people listening are sitting there going, that is absolutely disgusting. The Jews hated pigs more than anything. They were the most disgusting creature. And this guy was sitting there and he's going, I'm longing for the food that the pigs are eating. So it's like, okay, dude, you're like on a whole nother level of ratchet right now. A whole nother level of disgusting. Like, bro, that's nasty. And so everybody's listening to him, and he's saying and he's sharing these things. And then a younger son goes, okay, my dad's hired servants are getting better off than I am. So I'm just going to go make myself like one of his hired servants, say, hey, Dad, I messed up. I've sinned against heaven and I've sinned against you. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son. So make me like one of your hired servants. He's got his speech prepared. He goes home. And his father sees him a long way off, and he runs out and he throws his arms around him, and he says, the son starts his speech. He says, Father, for I've sinned against heaven, I've sinned against you. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son. Yeah, I think that's what I was supposed to say. No longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants. And then the father throws his arms around him. He says, stop. We're going to kill the fattened calf. We're going to celebrate, throw a robe around him, put sandals on his feet, put a ring on his finger. This is my son who was lost, and now he's found. He was dead, now he's alive. And so then he takes the younger son into the house, and they start celebrating. They start partying. It's a good time to be alive. But where's the older son? This is where we pick up tonight. Luke chapter 15, verse 25 through 32. Meanwhile, the older son was in the field, and when he came near the house, he heard music and dancing. Like this party is bumping right now. Like there is so much jamming going on. It is legit. And he called one of the servants and asked him what was going on. He says, your brother has come, and your father's killed the fattened calf because he's safe and sound. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that so great? Well, then the older brother responds, he became angry and refused to go in. He's like, I'm not going in. So the father comes out and pleads with him. Verse 29, but he answered his father, look, all these years I have been slaving for you and never disobeyed your orders, yet you never even gave me a young goat to celebrate with my friends. I couldn't even get a goat, and you're killing the fattened calf for this dude? But when this son of yours, notice he didn't call him his brother. He said, when this son of yours has squandered your property with prostitutes, comes home, you kill the fattened calf for him? Like, you got to be kidding me. And honestly, if I'm in this story, like, I'm relating a lot to this older son going, dude, that's a little frustrating. I totally sympathize with you, man. I get that. That would be frustrating to me, right? And then this is how the father replies. He says, my son, you were always with me, and everything I have is yours. It's always been yours, but we had to celebrate and be glad because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found. So I've shared this passage from the stage before. I've read this passage so many times, and the thing that just hit me this time specifically, and I was so convicted by it, and I just wanted to share it with you as I was reading it, and it was this. It was how the older son responded when the father addressed him. When the father comes out, what's the first thing the older son does? Father, I've been slaving for you. I've been doing all kinds of stuff for you. Are you joking me? What he did is he began justifying himself. He began justifying his actions. And this is what I don't want you to miss. I don't want you to miss this tonight. If you've listened to everything I've said, please, please, please do not miss this. When you find yourself justifying yourself, remember this. Don't ever forget this part. You are just lying to yourself. When you find yourself justifying yourself, you are just lying to yourself. There's nobody else that you are lying to other than you. This is what so many of us do, and we don't even know it. We have no idea that we started justifying our actions by going, well, you know, I'm not doing this because of this, and I am doing this because, well, I want to do this, and we just start justifying the reason why I started dating that girl, or I started dating that guy, or started doing that thing with him or her, I started hanging out with that friend group, or I went to that party, you know, I was going to go tell them about Jesus. I'm telling you, that was my intention, and I got caught up in all the drinking, and I got caught up in all the other stuff, and I totally forgot why I was there, and then the night after, I forgot everything from the party the night before. You start justifying yourself and your actions. Or this is why I'm not going to follow Jesus. This is why I'm not going to get baptized. This is why I'm not going to start reading my Bible every day. I've got too much stuff going on. I've got all this stuff. I can't really figure out how to make time for this stuff. You are just lying to yourself. You're just lying to yourself. And the moment that you start using these justification statements of saying, God, but I'm doing this, aren't I? Like I'm going to church. And maybe for some of you, like that is your next step. Maybe for some of you, you're like, yeah, but this is my next step. This is where I need to be. I didn't know Jesus prior to this, and now I am here. And so God is moving me. God is shaping me. God is working in me. Absolutely, that's awesome. What I care most about in this room, and you will know this about me, is I care so much about wherever you're at in your faith journey, I just want you to take the next step. But in order to take the next step, you need to know where you're actually at. In order to take the next step in your faith journey, you need to be honest with yourself and stop lying to yourself and start figuring out, okay, where am I at in my walk with Jesus? Where am I at in my faith journey? What I find so interesting about this story of the parable of the prodigal son is Jesus again is talking to the three groups of people. He's going, I'm going to go to the worst of the worst. Tax collectors in that time were known for being like the scum of the earth. They were the worst people. They would go and take your money. They would say, hey, here's what Caesar's creating for taxes. It's about 6%. And then what they would do is they'd add about another 10% onto the tax bill. And they're going, Caesar is asking for 16%. And you had no way of telling whether or not that person was telling the truth or not. And if you didn't pay up, you were gonna get killed. Like, so during this time, like the tax collectors would add money and they would just make things harder on you and me. And so Jesus is like, I'm gonna talk to tax collectors, and then he goes and he says, then I'm gonna talk to sinners, so I'm just gonna cover everybody else, and then I'm gonna cover the Pharisees. So he's talking to every single person in this room. He's talking to me, he's talking to you, he's talking to everybody. And what I find interesting is that Luke chapter 15 ends, we don't know what the older son chooses to do, right? Does he come inside? Does he not? Does he go celebrate with his younger brother? Does he go celebrate with dad? Does he eat the meat, or does he stay outside and pout all day? We don't know. And that was Jesus' way of getting the audience to go, how will you respond? What next step are you going to take? And there were so many people in that audience who hated him for it. Hated him for it. I was like, huh? Trying to tell me I need to celebrate these sinners? Jesus is going, yep. You're telling me I need to invite people into this church who are not believers? Yeah. You're telling me that I need to love people more than myself? Yep. You're telling me I might need to get baptized? You're telling me that I need to make some changes in my lifestyle but God, I'm kind of liking my lifestyle right now, and I'm still going to church on Monday nights, and so what's wrong? Are you justifying yourself? Because if you are just lying to yourself. And so what I want to do is I want to show, there should be a visual that I have of what our spiritual maturity journey kind of looks like. It's this guy right here. This is kind of a visual of our spiritual maturity journey. And I want it to be more of a helpful tool. Like, I don't want you guys to go take this and go, man, like, I stinking suck at this, and so like I'm just so discouraged and I can't feel like I get anywhere in my walk with Jesus. It is not meant to discourage you, but to go, hey, where are you honestly at along your journey in your walk with Jesus? Where are you at? And if you guys could keep it up, that'd be awesome, because I just want to talk about it for a second. For me, my whole life, I thought I was so much farther along in my spiritual journey than I actually was and I actually am. I remember the first time somebody showed this to me. He goes, hey, Bryce, I want you to identify, where are you at in your spiritual journey? And I was like, well, I think I'm definitely past the infant stage. I'm easily past the child. I've definitely felt like I've been in a roundabout. How many of you ever felt like you've been in a roundabout in your walk with Jesus before? Yep. Definitely felt like I'm stuck and I can't get out of this thing. And, I feel like I maybe made it past the youth. So I'd say I'm probably a young adult. That's probably where I'm at. And he's sitting there going, really, that's interesting. I think that's good that you think you're there. And I was just sitting there going, well, where do you think I am? And he goes, well, Bryce, I think that there are areas in your life that you might be a young adult in. But for the most part, I actually think that you might be a child in your faith. I was like, a child in my faith? What are you talking about? It's like, I'm reading the Bible. I've made a decision to follow Jesus. I've been baptized. I go to church every single week. Like, what do you mean? And I remember he asked me, he said, Bryce, have you started looking for people that you want to start discipling? Have you started looking for maybe that one person in youth group that might be a little bit younger than you that you could walk alongside of? Have you started thinking about that stuff? And I know the concept of bringing that to you, you might be like, that is so far ahead right now. But be thinking about that. Be thinking about maybe there's somebody that you might want to start pouring into, you might want to start investing into. And for you, your next step might be looking like starting to serve in middle school ministry. You go, I might need to start becoming a small group leader for some students, because that might be my next step, is to start investing and using the gifts that God has given me to start discipling people. But wherever you're at in your faith journey, the thing that I care most about is just that you're honest with yourself. Just that you're honest with yourself. And my hope is that you're brutally honest with yourself. There's a man, how many of you have heard of Winston Churchill before? So Winston Churchill, he was the British commander, and I don't even know if that's the right word. He's the Prime Minister of Britain. I probably should have looked this up before. It just came to my mind as I was talking. But Winston Churchill, what he did is again, I don't even know what war he fought in. I probably should have looked this up before I got on stage. But this was something that I remember someone shared this with me, and it just really stuck out to me, and I thought it was super cool, and it pertains to what I'm talking about now. He literally hired somebody because everybody would just kind of tell him the soft truth. And what Winston did is he hired somebody and kept him in secret to let him know how many people have my actions actually killed in my army, my men that are fighting out in this war, this battle. How many of those men are dying? I need to know. Because no one in his army was willing to tell him the brutal, honest truth. And so he literally hired somebody, kept him in secret so that no one could influence him, and that he would just be the guy that says, hey, Winston, you've literally killed 1 million men this week. 1 million? So something that I'm doing needs to change. Are you willing to be that honest with yourself? To invite people into your life, to be brutally honest and say, hey, I think this might be where you're at right now, and guess what? That's okay. It's just the fact that you're honest with it and go, what is your next step? What's that next step for you? And so we're going to go to our small groups, and you should have this image with your small group leader should have one of these papers, and I want you to kind of look at it in your group. And small group leaders, if you don't have that, make sure you come to the front. We'll give you one. But if you don't have that, so I want you to look at this and start to think, okay, where am I at? Maybe you would say, I don't have a relationship with Jesus, and you need to begin a relationship with Jesus. Or maybe you're sitting here, I definitely have a relationship with Jesus, but I keep running into pride. And I'm just telling you, guess what? You could probably put pride at each and every area on that journey. It doesn't just stop there, and the getting stuck roundabouts happen at each and every stage of our spiritual journey. So I want you to start thinking about, maybe your roundabout is at the infant stage. Maybe your roundabout is in the idle stage. I encourage you, be thinking about maybe where am I at in my faith journey? Where are you at in your faith journey? And remember, don't justify yourself. Don't start justifying your actions. Be brutally honest. Be aware enough to face the brutal, honest facts. And stop lying to yourself. Let's pray. Father, thank you, God, just for who you are, Lord, and what you're doing. God, I thank you that this area has just been so convicting for me personally, and just trying to identify, okay, God, where am I at spiritually, and how do I take my next step? Because my next step might be different than someone else's next step. And your next step might be different than my next step. And I can't worry about everybody else's part, but all I can do is focus on my part. God, you are always going to do your part. And the thing that you ask me to do is, what is my part? And to take my next step in my faith journey. God, help us to take our next step in our faith journey. We love you, Lord. We thank you so much. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right. So just some next steps for everybody. What we're going to do is you're going to go to your small group. I want you to talk about that. If I could have Brittany, I have no idea where, I can't see a thing out in the crowd. But if I could have Brittany and Chu and Spencer come up to the front and just, be up here. Any small group leaders, if you need that sheet of paper, come up to us and we'll get it to you. Otherwise, is there anything that people need to know? Nope. Okay, sweet. So if you could stack your chairs, they need to be 6 high. Make sure that the chair legs are lined up, please. Please. What? Oh, if you're new, thank you. Come up to the front. If you are new, make sure you come up to the front of the stage. Thank you. If you are new or don't know where you're going, don't know where your small group leader is, come up to the front.